everybody. All right, you all already know we have a lot to talk about. So let's hit it. Hello. Well, let me put these glasses on. Y'all already know because I can't see a thing. So I can see what's going on. Hi, everybody. I am Dr. Sherry. I am your multi entrepreneur where I will teach you about real estate, business, credit, and life. And today we are going to talk about what's going on in life. There is a lot going on. I had to take a couple of days to get things in order because it is a lot of news going on, and I was being kind of just I felt like I was swimming in it. It was so much news. All right, you guys. So let me get my comments up just in case you guys want to participate. All right, I don't even know who to start with first. Who should I even start with first? So you know what? Let me go to former President Trump. Let's start there. You guys, he has a deadline of Monday to get almost $500 million. $500 million. And this is the thing right now, nobody wants to give him a bond. They've asked over 30 insurance companies. No one wants to give a bond. And I'm thinking, well, where are his friends at this point? He has billionaire friends. Where is everybody? Right? Where is everybody? This is the time that he's in need and nobody's coming to his aid. And you know what? Let me just pause here because this is like a situation that reminds me about life. I was literally having a discussion with my daughter the other day, and she had a situation come up that she was needing some assistance in. And I was telling her, and she was telling me, how she had asked a few people, for some assistance, and no one would kind of, help her out. And I said, baby, one thing you're going to learn in life, that you can take one hand, put it up, and you can take now 3 fingers. And those are going to be the 2 people that will come to your rescue. And with some people, they don't even have 2. Some people only have 1. And some people don't have anybody that will come to their rescue. Y'all know it to be true. You know it to be true. So to me, this is like a situation that former President Trump is experiencing right now. Everybody that's at your rallies and everybody that's your cheerleader and everybody that says that they support you, where are they now that you need this money? Billionaires, right? Where are they? So what's going on? I'm going to tell you right now, New York Attorney General, we're going to talk about her in a second because she got some stuff going on too. That's it's a little deep, and I'm going to say on that everything's allegedly, but I'm going to tell you the source that I got the information from. But coming back to former President Trump, this is all over that lawsuit that took place, I think it was last month, okay? And he lost, okay? And what this was about, they were stating that he inflated applications for loans and insurances. He inflated the numbers on what the worth was of his assets, okay? And so from this inflation of stating what these assets were worth, they came out to be not true. And so therefore they pretty much cited him for fraud, okay? So from him losing that case in New York, this means that the state attorney general, who we know to be Letitia James, she can go after him, okay? She can go after him for all of his assets. And she has already stated this is something that she will be doing. Now, she can go in on Monday with the sheriff and just seize the building if she wanted to, okay? But I think they're trying to do it the way whereas a judge will actually provide an order to seize his property. So we're going to sit back and we're going to wait to see how this comes about. But let me switch over to Letitia James, Attorney General Letitia James. And I'm going to get to Fani in a minute, you guys. because Fani got some stuff swirling too. Everybody got some things that are going on right now. So there is this writer, this magazine writer, I guess. Let me get her name to make sure. Her name is Miranda Devine. Okay. So she wrote this article. Let me give you the title of the article. Okay. Because I'm gonna make sure I'm walking through this very easily because you don't know any of this stuff to be true. I haven't found any more sources but her source right now that's talking about this. But this is the title of her article. It says, an Irish society. Wait, let me look at my handwriting. Give me a second. I hate when I write in doctor's handwriting and I can't even understand what I wrote. Okay. An Irish society, an unpaid loan, and the hypocrisy of Letitia James. Yee. Okay, that is the title. Okay, so just to kind of sum up what's going on with this, there was this nonprofit group, okay? And the nonprofit group was actually located on a building that's on Fifth Avenue in I'm about to say Atlanta. Not Atlanta this time, but believe it or not, there is a Georgia connection here. And no, it comes back to Georgia every time. But anyway, there's a Irish nonprofit group, and their building was, apparently they had an office at Fifth Avenue. They owned the building. Okay. And so to make a long story short, the building was in trouble. All right. The building was about to be foreclosed on, and they actually did not foreclose because they were able to get a loan from a man. His name was, make sure I got his name right, James Doyle. Now that is the Georgia connection. All right. So they were able to get a loan. James Doyle loaned them $3 million, according to Miranda Devine's article. And it was supposed to, get the loan, be in position, and be able to pay him back. Well, over a period of time, they made a couple payments, but they never paid again, which now has caused an issue because Mr. Doyle wants his $3 million back. So he stated that he loaned them the money because they stated that this building was worth almost $80 million and the air rights. So for those that don't understand air rights, what that means is that if I have a property right, all of the air above, you own that. People don't know that about real estate. Did you know that you own all of your airspace and you own your land below to the center of the earth? I teach this in real estate. Oh, by the way, I have a real estate school too. Let me just throw that up there for a minute. So for those that are needing assistance in real estate, I have a real estate school, www.tsreschool.com. For the entire nation, we do loan originator education, home inspector education, and appraisal education. And don't forget, in addition to real estate education. So go and check that out. But anyway, going back to this building. So again, he loaned them the money because they stated that the building's worth was $80 million, owning all the airspace, right? Well, come to find out, when they went to try to sell the building, they put the building on sale for $55 million. And voila, this is where Attorney General Letitia James comes in. She comes in because she states you cannot sell this building because it's a nonprofit organization. And if it's a nonprofit, it has to have approval from the Attorney General's office. Whoop, stopped everybody in their track. So now this is where it gets a little fuzzy. And this is where I'm going to encourage you to go check that article out, because it states about how a board needed to be arranged, and how there was some messiness with the board, and Letitia James actually put people on the board. And so that's where the mess comes in. But I can't find any more sources to talk about this. So I want you to go check that information out. And then you come back and put in the comments and let me know what you think. But I'm going to wait until the airways get a little bit more flooded with that information. So now let's just switch gears over to Fani. Fani is still in the news, you guys. She's still in the news, okay? So this is what's going on with Fani as of today. There is a Republican representative in Georgia. Her name is Marjorie Taylor Greene, all right? So Representative Greene actually filed paperwork, listen, to disqualify Fani or disbarment due to the whole situation again. All right. So at this point, the Bar Association of Georgia, they have a lot of paperwork on Fani. So with this, we're just going to have to kind of track to see where this is going to fall. What are they really going to do? Or are they going to do anything? Because remember, they've already thrown out one of them stating that they can't do anything because of her office. She's a state officer, right? So we're just going to have to watch this one to kind of see. But in the meantime, Fani is pushing. She wants to get that trial started against our former President Trump and the defendants by the summertime. She is wanting this thing to rock and roll before the summertime. Don't know where all that's going to land yet. Have no idea where all that's going to land yet. This is something else that we're just going to have to watch to kind of see what happens. Where is this going to go? So right now, I just feel like, I feel like just everything is like dangling in the air. We just don't know. But Monday, I'm going to have my feet pressed to the ground to see what is going to go on, to see if former President Trump is going to have this money. And if he doesn't have this money, is she really going to go in, give a judge's order to seize his properties? Because you know what they want. They want that Trump Tower. They want the Trump Tower, okay? They want the Trump Tower, okay? That in New York, what is on 40th Ave? They want that Trump Tower. So we're going to see how this plays out. Again, like I told you, everything is like dangling in the air right now. We don't know where anything's going to land with Fani. Are the disbarments going to stick? Okay, is the case against former President Trump and all the 19 defendants or 18 defendants, is that going to go forth before the summertime? Okay, all of this is like is of extreme importance. The timing of everything. And so just to end where we are, because I didn't want to come on here and take too much time, but I wanted to kind of give you guys an update. But I wanted to tell you, do y'all remember Carlee Russell? Do you remember the young lady that had the entire nation in a panic because she had us believing that something happened to a little baby? We heard screams on a telephone. She left a car running on an Alabama highway. She was found running up the street in a panic to her parents' house. It was just a mess. And I remember just my heart just going out for that young lady, like, oh my God, I hope she's found. And where is the baby? I was just such in a tizzy. I didn't even really understand what was going on. It was so many different dynamics to that story. We'll come to find out that Carlee Russell hoaxed us all. Okay. We understand now that she made it completely up. So, that happened about a year and a half ago. So her case literally just came to an end. She was sentenced on Thursday. And so I actually watched the sentencing, and she appeared to be quite regretful for the things that she had done. Okay. But that attorney general absolutely went in on her. She wanted her to get jail time. And she said it. She said, I feel as though all of the enraged emotions that she caused, not just in the state of Alabama, but for the entire nation, that attorney general was not paying. She said, Judge, we are asking her to receive jail time. So I was sitting back waiting to see, now is the judge going to give her jail time? I mean, it was a lot now. It was a lot going on. It was a lot going on with that story. A lot, even at one point, they were trying to say that the parents had something to do with it. So, the parents eventually, I'm glad they were, figured out that the parents did not have anything to do with it. But at one point, they were trying to jail the parents because they felt like they were in on this scheme. Well, at the end of the day, let me write down everything that the judge gave her because he kept talking and would not stop. So you have to understand, when you file a false report in Alabama, it's considered a misdemeanor. Okay, so he had to kind of do the parameters of a misdemeanor. And remember now, Carlee, she's a first-time offender. All right, so he kind of gave her the book according to what those parameters were. So this is Jefferson County, Alabama. This was the circuit court, And so she did plead guilty, and she actually read a statement too. Okay, but she had 2 misdemeanors: one for filing a false police report. Okay, and false testifying or something like that. Oh, false. It was about the kidnapping and filing a false police report. So she had to pay close to $18,000 in restitution. They gave her 12 months of supervised probation. Okay, she has to do community service, and right now she is getting mental counseling. So that is a part of his ruling, that she has to continue to receive mental health counseling. So that's where she is right now. She did appear very, very fragile mentally in court to me. She did appear that she is taking responsibility for what she had done, and just still, I guess, trying to come to grips on why she did it. Okay. And, that just reminds me, all of us make bad choices. Okay. All of us. And all of us have different levels of the bad choices that we make. And some make bad choices where you can easily recoup from, right? It's not a big deal. You can bounce back very quickly. And some make bad choices where it lasts them a lifetime. All right. And in this space everybody we talked about today, even Fani, I'm going to do a live talking about, I don't know why I want to just keep Miss Jocelyn Wade is just tugging at my heart, you guys. I saw a report, and I don't know this to be true because I need to find some more sources on it. So I'm just going to say allegedly that there's a news report out there that is stating that she has stage 4 cancer. I need to get that verified because I haven't, remember I told you some of the information I'm getting now, I'm just getting it in spots, right? But I'm not able to find verification of the information. So again, I want to keep digging and to see, is that her physical state right now? We did hear that she had some physical challenges. Her lawyer did not come out and say everything that it was, but if she does have stage 4 cancer, and Nathan Wade, y'all been killing me when I say Nathan Willis. Oh my God. I don't know why I call that man Nathan Willis. I have no idea. If you go back and look at some of my lives, I'm just rolling off. And Nathan Willis, I just feel like maybe him and Fani are married somewhere in the fifth heaven, and he took her last name. I don't know. But Nathan Wade, going back to saying Nathan Wade, I just can't understand how, like, for real, how he could do that. Even if he doesn't have any feelings for her anyway. This is the woman that birthed his children. How could he? The whole thing is mind-boggling to me. It's just the whole thing, and and this is another thing. I do have some juicy news. Ashley Merchant was on CNN News. So go back and check her interview out on CNN News, and she's still spilling it. It's like Ashley's mouth is just like a water faucet at this point. She's like, I'm going to tell everything I know. I'm telling everything I know. And so the interviewer actually was trying to box her in a little bit, was trying to box her into some areas, but she kind of swam out. She swam out very well, because she's like, I'm sticking to the truth. This is what the truth is, whether you all believe me or not. But she was very emphatic that she filed that motion. She filed the motion on her own. So that's one thing I never knew. I didn't know how that motion actually materialized. I always thought that all the defendants had got together, the attorneys, of course, and they filed it together. And that's not what happened. From getting that information from Terrence Bradley, Ashley Merchant got that motion together by herself. And if you remember from the text messages, she was stating and asking Terrence, is this okay? It's like she was asking him to proofread the motion, okay? And he sit back, it looks good or fine or something like that, just solidifying that the motion was fine to go ahead and file. Oh my gosh, I had forgotten about all that. But she mentioned that on CNN. She said it was her motion. She drafted it by herself because she is representing Michael Roman. And after she filed her motion, everybody else jumped on board, including former President Trump's attorney, Stephen Sadow. Okay, they came on board afterwards and then hopped on the bandwagon. So that was interesting information for her to put back out there, because I always wondered how it was drafted. So she kind of cleared that up, knowing it started all from her. Okay, and it really didn't start from her. Who did it start from? It started from Terrence Bradley. It started from Terrence Bradley. Oh my goodness. So what do we have going on right now? Let me just summarize everything. We got 4 soap operas going on. Literally. I told y'all this is better than Netflix. Okay, this is better than Netflix. We got the question on, is Fani going to be disbarred or not? Okay, remember now, don't forget about the 23-page disbarment. We talked about that in another live. And then we got Marjorie Taylor, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene just dropped hers, okay? So is she going to be disbarred? The next Netflix show is the trial for former President Trump and the other 18 or 19 defendants. I need to find out what that count is. Is that going to start before the summertime ends? We're going to see about that. Letitia James, Attorney General Letitia James, are you going to move forward and take former President Trump's properties on Monday? Y'all, we got to watch that real close, okay, to see which way this is going to drop. And Attorney General Letitia James, are you guilty of some things that's swirling around right now? Do you have some skeletons in your own closet? Allegedly. Allegedly. And we gave an update about Carlee Russell. Carlee Russell, her Netflix show has come to an end. Okay, we're just going to pray that she begins to manifest in a great way now and build her life back together again. All right. Hey, Todd. Good afternoon, Sherry. Welcome to the new soap opera as the peach turns. I love that. Maybe that's what I should name my little show, As the Peach Turns. And where's Todd getting the peach from? Y'all know Georgia, the Georgia peach. Georgia's known for great peaches, of which we really do. We really do have some great peaches. That is too funny. All right, you guys. So I've caught you up on everything. Listen, coming up, I'm about to do a live where I'm going to talk about how to break down your credit score. You know how I always do my little introduction. I am Dr. Sherry, a multi-entrepreneur where I teach you about real estate, business, credit, and life. Many of you don't know that. You know, I'm in real estate. You know, I'm a real estate instructor, but I actually own my own restaurant. You didn't know that. And I actually got the restaurant using business credit. So I have so much in my mind that I'm trying to bring to this YouTube world now. And I'm going to do it. Oh, and guys, thank you so much. I monetized my account. Yay! Thank you. I actually monetized this account in less than a month. Oh, I'm so excited about that. And I could not have done it without you. And I thank you so much for that. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting that like button, for pushing, the lives out, further and further. I have some great things planned for my channel. I really do. I'm just trying to take my time and make sure that I build carefully, right? And I build it right and not building too fast, and really just trying to show you who I really am. It is who I am, right? Who you see is who you get. Some people get on me about my laugh. I can't help my laugh. That is my laugh. Okay. Now, if you don't like my laugh, you just need to I don't know what you need to do, but my laugh is not going anywhere because it's who I am. That is how I laugh. Hit the like button. Thank you, Sally. Thank you. If you would give me a thumbs up, it does really, really help. It does. So I'm going to end this now. Y'all know I don't like to go too long. Like 30 minutes is my max right now. I'm not the YouTuber who's going to keep you on here for an hour. Some YouTubers go 4 and 5 hours. I don't see how in the world they can do that. I don't have the attention span for that. Y'all will be bored to death probably. Okay, we're on here 4 and 5 hours. I don't have that much to talk about. Okay. All right, you guys. I love you so much. For those that want to come back and hear my credit secrets, right? To hear how to really build credit the right way and understanding how to break down that credit score, I'm going to show you some things. All right. We got one more comment and then we are out of here. Hey, Susan Mack, monetized in less than a month. I did. That's impressive. But then your content and your character makes your channel excellent. Oh, hugs. Thank you so much. Somebody was telling me I needed to do a a YouTube a YouTube show on how I monetize and the things that I did, because there were some things that I did to build up to monetization. Actually did. I researched a lot, right? And yes, this is really who I am, and I'm glad that you guys can feel that. I'm glad that you can feel it through the YouTube universe, that if you were sitting here with me right now, this is the same Sherry that you would say. Literally, it is. And I'm always trying to teach people, but I'm trying to take my time in building this channel and teaching. So if you can go to my playlist, you'll see that the playlist is broken down and organizing the channel, so that the channel is organized now. But as I continue to build, like for those that are in real estate school, I'm starting to build the section to learn how to understand the real estate topics, right? And just give you cute little 2 and 3 minute segments on that. And then also, with business, the do's and don'ts of business. I'm actually in the process now of closing down one of my businesses. I think I made the decision that I want to close it down. And I want to do a YouTube showing you the steps that I'm having to go through, shutting that business down, reorganizing another business, because I'm shutting one down, but I'm pouring that money into organizing and expanding another business. And I want to show you how I'm doing that, okay? Because some of this stuff is painful for me to do, because shutting anything down, it takes a lot of work, and then building something else up on the other side, it takes a lot of work. So it's not my restaurant I'm shutting down. I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to tell you too why you should have something that's a brick and mortar. It's a lot of money out there, you guys. It's a lot of money. But again, if nobody shows you how to do it, you won't learn. I don't know. It's like the secrets of doing this stuff is like, I don't know why it's so hidden. It really is hidden. And it's like, then you get to a certain point and people won't tell you anything more. But that's not me. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to share with you as I build this channel out. So just keep watching, keep looking, keep learning, okay? Keep helping me dip into other people's business and trying to figure this stuff out, or what all these other people are doing. Okay? And we will learn together. All right, you guys. I love you so much. Until next time. Bye.